For 13 days, we're celebrating the 6-month anniversary of our Gotcha Day with Cadence by rewatching and reacting to our India trip with our kids.
Today is day 3, waking up in beautiful New Delhi, flying to Calcutta, and settling in the evening before we meet Cadence.
Welcome to day 3 of the celebration of the 6-month anniversary of Katie coming home to be in our family. It's been 6 months since we traveled to India. I cannot even fathom that time is going by that quickly, but such is life. If you've been joining us for this series, we have been using our main channel to react, and typically we do that on our second channel, Behind the Zoo, which we hope you're subscribed to, but we have been doing reaction videos to each individual day of that India trip. There's 13 days total. Today we are on day 3. Day 3 begins with us waking up in beautiful Delhi and heading to Calcutta and settling in the night before we actually went to get Cadence. And wow, this is getting close. It's building to that Gotcha Day, and then the amazing trip that follows. As part of the celebration, we have asked that you would video yourself reacting to each and every video and then upload it to your channel. Even if you've never uploaded a video before, this could be the first video you ever upload. We would be completely honored. So upload that video, send us the link. In fact, put a link down in the comments. That way you can come along with us day by day on this amazing journey. So, who's ready to watch the video for today?
Me!
Let's do it! Dun 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 dun!
Yeah.
Sunday morning. It's the first time we've seen New Delhi in the daytime.
Right. The smog was terrible.
The smog was pretty surprising. We've never been where the smog was that bad before. I forget what time our flight was. Our flight was probably around 11 or 12.
Yeah.
I think I get what she means.
We got into Calcutta around
when you're here and you're about to meet
3
your child,
maybe?
you're not thinking about
something like that. I even forget how long the flight was. The flight was pretty short, right?
It was, well, compared to the 14 hours we did,
Right.
it was maybe like 3? 2 or 3? It was over 2, but not
Something
3.
like that. It's so funny how the little things
You forget.
you just forget so easily.
Wow.
That's why we do this channel, because it is so easy to forget life day by day as it happens. We all do that. We only remember the major things, and we forget the little things. And we don't want to forget the little things.
A little treat we're going to bring to the orphanage for the other children.
Oh yeah, I forgot the lollipops.
Oh, the treat, the lollipops.
Puppy dog that the boys
Yeah, we gave them that. I mean, we didn't get to see it being distributed, but we brought little lollipops for the other kids.
On day 1. And we are as prepared as we possibly can be. Everyone kept asking, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? I can honestly
I remember
say
that.
we are ready.
The weeks leading up to it, everyone
Yeah.
would talk to us. The only thing they would ask is, "Are you ready?" The same. I don't know.
We've crossed every T.
It was strange. Like we always were like, we never knew what to say, because I think the closer we got, the more we realized you can't be ready for
Right.
this.
Well, I wasn't ready for the 4-hour wait.
Yeah, me neither. We'll get to that. That was really
That was one of
fun
the hardest.
at the last minute.
Bumps in the road, but
4 years of waiting and then a last little 4-hour bump.
Take on those challenges. So we're off back to.
We just didn't know what we were getting in Katie. That's something we haven't talked about a lot on this channel, is just how in the dark we were. The orphanage did not tell us much about her. They didn't let us know what her temperament was, how well she was adjusted, whether she had friends in the orphanage.
Right.
They didn't tell us anything. Like, we got a medical report, but nothing else. So we didn't know. We were prepared for the worst, like for a child that would have emotional adjustment issues or things like that. Obviously, we did not get that at all.
That looks like a beautiful park.
Look at that plate of food.
There's not much greenery there, So I think they put like a garden.
Yeah, inside.
Hey, is
Or
that,
nearby.
that show looks like from Breath of the Wild, blue
You mean the
sea snail?
no, the
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 croissant.
croissant. That was a roll. It's a piece of bread. So that is as much of Delhi as we saw on our overnight stay. We were right back onto a plane, and the Marriott we stayed at was so close to the hotel, very close.
I think I get why they put candy canes there, because it was almost Christmas at that time.
I didn't see candy canes. You saw something that looked like a candy cane?
It was decorated. Calcutta.
Calcutta was very decorated for
very
Christmas.
decorated.
So we're just waiting now. Guys with guns everywhere.
Calcutta.
that was-
I don't know about other parts of India, but Calcutta was. We were told by the orphanage that Calcutta celebrates Christmas big time. That airport was huge.
It was.
I haven't been to some of the biggest airports in America. I've never been to JFK, for instance, but this is the biggest
Just like
airport
any
I've been
airline,
in.
They offer us, oh, you want to upgrade to whatever such and such class, and we're like, oh boy, let's just get through here, and then they're like, it's 1,000 rupees, and I go, wait, that's like $15 for first class. We'll take it. So,
First class was nice.
First class was very nice. The meal was good.
First class.
They had a menu,
Yeah.
like a restaurant.
Like
menu.
a
It was so nice.
legit menu. Get on the place. Get your warm towel with your hands. First class,
Is
kids.
this what your tastes like? Is it that big?
All the things we can't do with our kids because once you have to multiply something times 6, you're like, ooh.
They don't even sit that many. In
First
the
class is expensive. Yeah, they couldn't have even sit.
Checking in.
There were
Still
there were
not there
12
yet.
first class spots on the
We
plane.
say this
I guess they make
this airport
good
is-
art.
It's massive.
They do.
They do.
Beautiful art. Mommy and Daddy went to some pretty neat places where we got
yeah.
to see rugs and marble and what are some other things that we saw?
It's all good. We know
Rugs,
she-
marble, clothing,
On the second leg.
table liners. Our table liner that we bought.
People,
Yeah, and
men,
it's like,
men painting on
3
silk.
by 3.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I haven't even given all of that.
Really?
The second leg.
We still, we really,
It's not terrible. but-
we still apparently we still have souvenirs that we
I
bought
just
as gifts for people that we haven't given out. Maybe we need to do that this week. That's how we can celebrate. You could say, "Happy 6-month anniversary, Grandma. We forgot to give this to you 6 months
It's
ago."
not terrible.
It's definitely a step.
Kind of been busy.
So
Yeah.
in size that
Yeah.
is. So
And I think I hid it in a spot that I
I mean, it's
forgot
still
about it.
considerable. Twin
Do you ever do that? You hide presents and you forget you had them to give to people?
Yeah.
We do this all the time. Yes.
Twin jet. Don't laugh. She should be laughing.
Oh,
Twin
interesting.
propeller on
The twin propeller plane.
with twin propellers. It's gone
Someone
now.
left a comment on our channel yesterday. I'm actually excited to share this because this stuff fascinates me. The twin propeller planes are, at least is what I was told, they are for flying in the mountainous areas where the jetways are shorter. So I guess a twin propeller plane, when it lands, can stop quicker? I don't know if that's the case with a jet plane. I would imagine a propeller can maybe slow down quicker than a jet can reverse itself. There it is, yeah. I was making
It's
fun of
big.
it. What?
It's big. It's not like a crop duster.
You're right. It's not like a little
You know, but that makes
puddle
sense.
jumper.
Right.
Puddle jumper plane. There's our first class seats, guys.
Look at my legs. I'm
So much
completely
room.
Stretched out.
If you wanna
We were
laugh,
so cramped on the first leg of the journey.
We've never flown first class.
It was so quiet.
No. It's pretty cool.
My legs can breathe. That is such a Melanie thing to say.
My feet get claustrophobic. It's true. I've had boots get stuck on my feet before. And
Oh,
I totally freak out.
She freaks out. If a boot gets stuck on her foot, she acts like, oh my goodness, she gets
like
red.
I'm in high handcuffs.
Yeah, she's in rut. She gets flush in her face. She's like, I need to get this boot off me.
You need to breathe.
I can't breathe. You're fine.
You know that Calcutta is one of the most dangerous airports to land?
We've heard that. We were
I
told.
saw that on the news.
I'm interested. We have a lot of viewers from Calcutta, and we don't know a lot about your airport, but we had multiple people tell us along the way that Calcutta is one of the more dangerous airports to land at. If you know the reason why, please share it in the comments. We're interested to know because we never.
It might be the hottest thing I've ever put in my mouth.
no one ever told us the reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
That was super hot.
this was Melanie's first really spicy meal.
That was super hot.
So take a bite of food, drink some water. Take a bite of food, drink some water.
That was hot. Look, there's Everest.
It was very easy.
Is that Everest?
So that's probably not Everest. We probably couldn't see Everest from the plane, but that is
I don't know.
the mountain range because the flight path we took got us pretty close to what those would be the Himalayas, I guess.
Right.
I mean, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
How
Gently
we
correct me if I'm wrong.
How
And
we
there it is.
traveled was just at the tip
Calcutta.
of
Right.
India.
Right.
Calcutta.
So when we looked out our window, we thought we were seeing that. There it is, Katie. So what city is that? Yeah, that was the first time we ever saw Calcutta. We were flying into it, landing.
Calcutta.
Calcutta? No, not
Kolkata.
No, cow.
cow. No, call.
Kolkata.
Cole or call? How do you pronounce Kolkata?
Calcutta.
Is it
I don't know, I
Cole
always said
or
Kolkata.
call? Cole or
Kolkata.
call?
I probably say it wrong.
I probably say it wrong.
I say
I
it
probably
cold.
say it wrong. Huh?
Calcutta.
Cold cuts? Like cold cuts? Cold cutter?
No.
Cold cutter? Or call cutter, like you're calling, making a telephone call.
Like
That was a that was a
that
bumpy
was
landing.
really rough.
That was a little bit of a scary landing.
Okay. You got freaked out.
It's really weird when you have to enter the plane from the ground. Remember how we had to do that with one thing?
Oh yeah, there's our return flight. I was making a joke, being dumb. Yeah, this was. I mean, I don't know if it's weird. It was just. We've never done that before. We've never gotten on a flight where they bus you out to the jetway and you actually walk up the steps. I felt like I was on Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
like in the movie. That's always how he got on planes. When he was in exotic parts of the world and stuff, right? Because when you're in an exotic part of the world, that's when you do that. Like, really? This is the developed society.
That's funny.
The funny thing is, when they filmed that movie, if they had just panned the camera over, they would have seen the jetways that he could, like, why not film him walking down a jetway to get on a plane? Because it's more exotic to get on a plane with the steps.
This was the deadest airport.
Yeah. It was so funny. It's just,
so like you almost thought, did I come to the right place?
I know.
It was really considering OIA, it's always busy.
Right, and considering the size of the airport, we thought like they would have multiple planes landing daily.
That's true.
Like the airport, because at home, the airport we flew out of, all day long, every 5 minutes has a plane taking off, and every 5 minutes has another plane landing. It's that busy. So for the size of these airports, they were when we came through them, they were relatively dead.
Right.
What were you gonna
we
ask?
came from Delhi, which was always busy.
Right. Okay. Oh my goodness.
You felt bad when they showed up with the car that didn't fit all the luggage.
The luggage!
Finagling back there. The car keeps moving as they pound stuff into place to get our
Like the whole car is like.
four big blue suitcases.
I'm not kidding. We could feel the car moving.
Your travel light. Here, we look like we're missing over half our family. So they're trying to cram it in.
Yeah, we saw families of 7 with like 2 pieces of luggage and stuff. They were obviously going for shorter trips.
What?
It's okay. We're on.
We had so much luggage. 2 adults shouldn't need 4 pieces of huge
Okay, but we had
full-size luggage.
Katie's. We had Katie's.
That's true.
So that
But people watching us didn't know.
Oh,
this.
didn't know that, right.
They were probably like, "What are these
wrong
people
with
doing?
her?"
Are they moving here permanently?"
I want to think that.
You know, okay, as Americans, I want to give people like insight into what is going through the mind of an American person who lands in a place like Calcutta and just drives out of the airport and instantly sees the life of the city. The closest we get to seeing this in America, the most we've ever seen this would be on a show, on a television show, and it would be something like if it were like a National Geographic. So a documentary about India that you would watch on BBC America or Discovery, or There's a television show that millions of Americans watch, and it's called The Amazing Race. We love The Amazing Race.
We felt like we were on the
We felt like we were on The Amazing Race. Because it's a show, and you look it up on YouTube. The Amazing Race is a show where they take teams of people, like a husband and a wife like Melanie and I, and they put you head to head with like 15 other couples, and you fly all over the world completing challenges and tasks. And you're gone for like, how long does an Amazing Race last? Like a month?
Maybe more.
So you're gone for a month, traveling for a month, and you're in these exotic, beautiful, lively, sometimes dangerous places. So here we are, just flying across the world. We could hear the Amazing Race music in our mind.
Oh yeah.
Dun 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 dun. There were numerous times I would lean over to her and start humming the music because you can't help but feel like you're with a camera crew on The Amazing Race. So there's some insight into what an American thinks when they're traveling over the world. And we had numerous people, our friends, tell us, watching your videos, we feel like we're watching The Amazing Race. Like it's just, instead of going to try and win $1 million, you're going to bring your daughter home.
Is that the Amazing Race?
It's a soccer facility.
That's a huge soccer stadium. Soccer is a big deal in Calcutta.
I did Amazing Race. Was that the?
So this is not The Amazing Race, Timmy. No, baby.
I want to play cricket sometime.
Cricket?
I don't know if I was ready for like the traffic patterns that terrified me.
Yeah, we were not. Man. We were not ready for that.
It was like I was on edge the whole time.
If you're watching and you're not familiar with the difference between like your average Indian traffic pattern and your average American traffic pattern, I'm sure there's videos on YouTube that you can like look up the difference, compare what driving like is like in America versus India. It's totally a different game.
And like we saw videos like that, but you don't understand unless you're in it.
When you're in it,
you know.
Yeah, when you have 3 lanes of traffic here and 3 lanes of traffic here,
and it goes down.
And they just merge into 3 lanes without any traffic light, and no one gets in an accident somehow. Most days.
Growing cabbage and all sorts of stuff.
In this video, do you get Katie?
This might sound
No, tomorrow we do.
way over here.
Somewhere in there, you are.
Somewhere in this area, right, this corridor right here, is where our baby lives in our orphanage. We were looking at a hotel that was really close. We had no idea
Wait,
we actually had
so
a room with it.
she's close
She's
to
in that
you?
little area.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah. We could look out our window and see the area where she lived. We were so happy.
We're very, very, very happy.
It's unbelievable when 4 years of waiting turns into your reality.
I can't believe K-State is towards.
Huh?
I can't believe K-State is towards you.
I know, right? It's like that. It's that close. Well, it's funny when you get there, you don't feel like you waited at all, almost.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I don't know how to explain that phenomenon. It's almost like when you finally get what you want, you don't care how long you had to wait for it, finally. Like when you were in the waiting time, when we were 2 years in, 3 years in, it's excruciating to wait because you just want your daughter home. But then when it gets close, you're like, it's not a big deal. Isn't that silly? I mean, it was a big deal, an excruciating deal to wait.
I would cry with KK.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing. We never talked about this or videoed this, but for years, the boys would actually say, "I miss Katie." Caleb even said it a few minutes ago, if you heard him whisper it, because that was the actual terminology the boys used to describe the fact that they wanted their sister home. They would say, "I miss Katie," and we would kind of say, "Have you ever met her?" And no, but I miss her. And that was just their way of saying, we want her home too. We want a sister. Do you remember that hotel room? Oh. Okay, when I look around the room, let's see if you remember it.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
We go to make a reservation for dinner, and they're like, "What time would you like?" And we're like, 5 o'clock, please. And they go, "We don't open till 7 o'clock." So we make a 7 p.m. reservation, right? We show up, We're the only ones here. 7:30 rolls around. We're the only ones here. I don't think people eat in this town.
We had no idea.
It only started getting busy when we left, and it wasn't super busy.
Right. It got busy around 8:30.
So I just got back from dinner. There's a lot for it. It's Asian variety, which means Chinese, Thai, Indian. I'm sure there was
Fusion.
other things there as well.
It was very good.
It was very, very good.
It was delicious.
Thai.
Infused dinner.
Yeah.
First time we'd ever had anything like that. That was
Yeah.
that crazy combination, purposeful
It was
combination
great, though.
of all the different tastes of the region.
Eat hot stuff. It's getting to the point where the girl who wouldn't
That was actually my
anything
favorite
remotely even
of the
hot at
places
all
that
is not
Was
eating
it?
stuff that's consistent.
I liked
And then,
Taste of India,
I'm
Taste of Spice.
gaining a power
in
forward as
Agra.
well, I think so.
The place we ate at in Agra was
That place
pretty
good.
good.
Are setting up a little
Is
special
this the
table we'll
video
show
where
you.
you get Katie?
That's tomorrow. Everyone's excited. Do you remember that? I know you remember that table.
As soon as she comes in the door.
You remember playing with the bubbles?
Some things, the coloring books.
The coloring book. Oh, remember the magnetic princesses? You still have those. But
There was a photo, a really special
And the
little
mini.
photo we found online of her
And those
orphanage.
pebbles?
And it was like, she wasn't in it, but it was like some of the kids of the orphanage.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
in the background of the photo was this crib, and on the side of the crib was Minnie Mouse. So we've been wondering, as annual pass holders, we were wondering, is she even gonna like?
Yeah, we had no idea whether she was going to know what Disney was or have any context for why she would be excited about Disney.
She loves it now.
So we got her a little Minnie Mouse.
But the moment we saw that photo with a little Minnie Mouse in the background, we were like, yes, she knows what Minnie is.
And I found that.
Because we don't know how
That's still good, right?
often Mickey Mouse appears in
We don't have to pay
Calcutta
special
culture.
table.
Calcutta
Things
culture.
that she arrives,
Is
so
he in
make her
cartoons?
special.
Is there a Disney Junior network over there? I mean, there's the puppy.
Yay!
Caleb said that if she got scared, she could cuddle it.
They're gonna be good.
And you hoping.
This girl doesn't cuddle nothing when she sleeps. You want to know? This girl sleeps like
Lay
this.
down and sleep. Probably won't be able to sleep because you're so excited.
She would kick us in the night.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
'Cause
Long story short,
we'd wake up in the morning and she'd be like horizontal in the bed.
no.
Like this.
She would. Oh, you would hit me in the face while we
She
slept.
would yell in her sleep. Remember?
Oh, and she would talk in her sleep too. Did you know that you talk in your sleep?
I don't think she does anymore, but-
And she would speak in Bengali in the middle of the night, and she'd talk loud. She would not mumble. She would just like talking loud.
Like Baymax.
Yeah.
Yes. Except instead of blah, 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 she would actually speak Bengali.
Meeting her, then getting a good shot. So if you get bad shots that are like, oh look, oh she's beautiful, and we're like over here, and you're like, oh no. If you get shots like that, it's because we're focusing on what we need to focus on, and then we'll
She
try
said
to
yes,
show you
Dad.
shots as
Huh?
She said yes.
To what? I didn't hear the question.
She said I remember.
Oh, now you remember? Okay.
All that stuff. So
Yep.
we'll see you in the morning.
I knew you would. I knew you would. So there's today's video. What do you guys think?
Good.
Isn't that cool? Isn't it exciting to be so close to getting her?
Yeah.
So that's it for this video. Thanks for coming along on this journey with us to celebrate 6 months of Katie being home. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and tomorrow is Gotcha Day, so you're not gonna wanna miss that one.
That's the big one. I mean, I cannot wait. The kids keep saying, when are we gonna see Katie? When are we gonna see Katie? And that's the big one. Are you guys ready to see that tomorrow?
Yeah.
I can't wait. So you do not want to miss tomorrow's video. Put it on your calendar, set yourself a reminder in your phone. It's gonna be a big deal. And when we ask you guys to record yourself reacting to the video, like this is the one we really want to see everyone react to. If you were gonna react to only one video in these 13 days, tomorrow's the day. So we hope that you would actually go watch the Gotcha Day video in anticipation of our video that's gonna be coming out tomorrow. And really get ready, record yourself, put it online, send us the link, put it in the comments so that we can see you reacting. Who knows? Maybe if we get enough videos, we'll do a video where we react to people reacting to our Gotcha Day video. Bye!